I was walking around the storage room, casually cleaning up a few random things, when I suddenly spotted this toy clock. And then it hit me. My little boy, he's only 4, asked me to fix it a few days ago because it just stopped working. And somehow, I completely forgot about it. There's really no need to complicate things. Just drop in a fresh AA battery first. That alone tells us right away whether the clock is broken, or if the old battery was the issue. Put in a fresh AA battery and the clock works instantly. But wait, are you sure you always have a spare battery ready? That's exactly why, in those moments when batteries run short, I use a small trick to reuse AA batteries that seem dead, and they still work just fine. And I know it. At this point, you probably don't believe it just yet. So before I do this trick, we need to check things properly first. Here I've got 2 batteries, one old, already used, and one brand new AA battery. I'll test them one by one, so you can clearly see the difference with your own eyes. That way, you'll know the result you're about to see is completely real. No setup, no staging, nothing fancy. The new battery looks perfectly fine, as you can see on the voltage meter right there. This is the normal, healthy state of a brand new AA battery. The old battery is a different story. The meter barely shows any remaining power at all. That makes one thing clear: nothing here is staged. The first step is really simple. Just take a small piece of sandpaper and gently clean the 2 terminals of the AA battery. The purpose here is to remove dust, oxidation, or minor corrosion, so the battery makes better contact with the device, optimizing its ability to conduct power, which is crucial if you want to reuse a battery that's already been used. This trick wasn't invented by me. I found it on a science forum, written by someone claiming to be a retired scientist, who still has a strong DIY spirit and enjoys simple, effective experiments. He explained that if you mix a small amount of Coke with apple cider vinegar, and soak a depleted AA battery together with another piece of metal, like a spark plug, for about 5 minutes, the battery can be temporarily restored, just to prepare it for the next step of charging. The ratio doesn't need to be precise. You can just eyeball it based on what you see on the video screen, which is convenient and easy to follow. No need for exact measurements. Just ensure the battery is well in contact with the mixture and the metal. Basically, the vinegar and Coke create a mild acidic environment, which helps dissolve oxidation or dirt on the battery terminals, while the metal promotes electrochemical reactions. As a result, batteries that seemed completely dead can be temporarily restored, enough to prepare them for charging. This is a simple but effective chemistry hack. Not magic, not staged. Just science applied in a DIY mindset. And as I said, all steps can be observed directly on the video screen, so you can be confident the battery really is restored before moving on to charging. We'll leave that battery soaking in the solution a little longer to let the reaction complete. As for the spark plug, I'll take it out, clean it thoroughly and dry it immediately, because if it stays wet, it can rust quickly, making it ready for reuse next time. Neat and safe. Just a small step, but it ensures everything is prepared for the next use. To recharge the battery after the simple restoration step, we're going to use an old phone charger and cable. To avoid waste, use one that's no longer in use. Just add a little tape and follow some simple manual steps. That's all it takes. No complicated tools are needed. Everything can be prepared right at home, making it convenient and cost-effective. With these simple steps, a battery that seemed dead can start regaining power, ready to be used again. When you start charging the battery, pay close attention. Keep an eye on the process, and as soon as the battery starts to feel warm to the touch, stop immediately. Safety is the top priority. Never let the battery overheat or charge for too long, to protect both the device and yourself. Before reinstalling it into the mini clock, we'll check it once again with a voltage meter. This step ensures that the battery is truly restored and ready, so the clock can receive power properly and avoid any potential issues. You can see this charging condition is already very good. While it can't quite compare to a brand new battery, it clearly proves that this trick is incredibly effective. With just a few simple steps, a battery that seemed dead can start working again, enough to power small devices. And now, one press and it's ready to go. The battery that seemed dead all this time, after being restored and recharged, is now running perfectly in the mini clock, with just a few simple steps. And by using old materials from around the house, you can turn a seemingly dead battery back into a usable one. Looking at this result, it's hard to believe that just a few small DIY steps can be this effective. No complicated formulas, no expensive tools. Everything can be prepared easily and done right at home. Most importantly, you've just saved a battery and learned a highly effective DIY trick, helping the environment while making use of things that might have been thrown away. See that? Simple DIY, unbelievably effective. Try it once and you'll find yourself saying, "Wow, that's amazing."